And today we are joined by a student in the background there, but the Director of
We're live.
Recreation Services. We are Mr. Matt Allred. So he's going to talk to you students a little bit more about recreational opportunities and different things we offer here when you join us here in the fall. He's going to do a short presentation, and then if you folks have any questions, there is a chat box you're welcome to type those questions into, and we will get those answered at the end. Go ahead, Matt, take it away.
Awesome. Absolutely excited to have you guys with me today. Appreciate the Friends of Admissions inviting to kind of share a little bit what we do here at Recreation Services at High Point University. Really unique programming we have, some that's not offered to any other school universities you will find throughout the country. I'm going to give you guys a brief overview, just as I was introduced there to do. And then as we go through, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask those at the end. Way more to be able to cover in just a quick little 10 to 15 minute information session. So questions are much appreciated. But so you're joining me right now in the beautiful Slane Student Center. This is one of 10 fitness facilities we have on campus. Obviously, this would be what I would call our flagship facility. The other 9 are located in residence halls. If you happen to live in one of those residence halls that have those facilities, they are open 24 hours. They obviously aren't as big as the Student Rec Center, but really you can do every exercise you would want to do. Very well stocked with cardio and strength equipment, as well as functional equipment. They're all different. None of them are the same. Some even have group exercise studios and functional training rooms in them. Just very top of the line, state of the art facilities. In addition to the fitness centers on campus, we also have 5 outdoor heated swimming pools that have 14-person jacuzzi spas with them as well. We have 1 indoor Olympic swimming pool in addition to that as well, that's open year round. The other pools are open pretty much from spring break till November. In addition to the pools, we have what we call our Outdoor Discovery Center, which is located about 10 minutes off campus, that has a high and low ropes course, rock climbing wall, and also something that's really unique to us is we have a military-grade laser tag field where students can come out to the estate. We provide transportation, we do team building, or we just have fun recreational activity. The high ropes course actually finishes with a 350-foot zip line. So a lot of fun out there. And these facilities that we have, whether it's our gyms, our ropes course, our group exercise studio, all these things are included in your tuition. They're complimentary. We don't have any extra fees in recreation services, and that really sets us apart from a lot of other schools that do charge a little extra for those sort of things. We also have some unique pop-up facilities. Due to COVID this year, we built an outdoor gym in one of the parking lots of our facilities, and we also had an ice rink on campus that we may be bringing back for future semesters. So that's a very unique experience. Students really enjoyed it. Obviously, with everything the world just experienced through COVID and is obviously still experiencing, looks like we're coming out of it gratefully, but we really tried to do a lot more outdoor programming just to allow students to be outside and stay active, but also stay safe at the same time. In addition, we also have our outdoor intramural and club turf facility, which has 3 fields on it. They do have lights, and they are open both for programming and just general use for our students. And then we also have tennis courts on campus as well. Kind of in addition to the facilities, you can kind of divide our other services into our programming. Our main programming, as far as our group exercise classes and personal training, we teach almost 50 group exercise classes a week, and those are available here in the Slane Student Center, and we also teach virtual group exercise classes and outdoor group exercise classes. Students are also eligible for a 6-week personal training session per semester, and that also, like I said, is complimentary. Great service, great program. Those personal trainers are also students who are getting experience as personal trainers. Most of them obviously are exercise science or sport management. Some of them come from our School of Health Sciences, maybe PT students. or PA students. So they're not only providing the service to their other students, but they're gaining great experience that they can take with them when they leave the university. Um, on top of that, probably our most popular program that I'm sure many of you guys are interested in is our intramural sports program. We play several sports each semester. Some of the most popular ones are soccer, flag football, basketball, softball, indoor and outdoor volleyball. Um, and we play men's, women's, and co-rec in those sports. So if you're like a lifelong athlete and you've been playing sports your whole life, there's many reasons why that might stop when you go to college. Don't let it. Keep playing those sports because you're going to miss it. If you've never played a sport and want to try it, we have different competitive levels. So it's just a great way to stay active, get involved, socialize, meet other students. We've got a large population of students that play intramural sports on campus. So different groups, different clubs, even athletic teams playing outside their sport. It's a great way to get connected to other students at the university. Just as an example, not this past spring because we couldn't play it, but the spring before, we had 75 intramural basketball teams. So over 25% of the campus played intramural basketball. So very popular here. Just a great way to get involved, stay active, meet new people. If you're like me, I don't really like doing cardio so much. It bores me. I love playing intramural sports. I love the interaction with other people and pretty competitive person, so that I like getting out there and doing that. In addition to that, like I mentioned, our estate with our outdoor discoveries program, we also do venture trips. So we go ski, snowboarding, whitewater rafting, some other trips we've done in the past, or horseback riding. Here in North Carolina, you're close to the mountains, you're close to the coast. Down in Charlotte, we have the U.S. National Whitewater Center where we go whitewater rafting. It's also a great outdoor park with hiking trails, bike trails, zip lines, rock climbing. Challenge runs are popular now. We've done Spartan races and Tough Mudders. We just took over 50 students to Topgolf this past April. So those type of venture trips are a great way to get outdoors, experience some fun, bond with students, and just let off some steam. Very popular. We provide transportation. We provide meals when we go. Just a great facilities to experience outside of our campus. In addition to that, that's kind of the quick overview of a lot of our programs and facilities. But one thing to keep in mind to run all these things I told you, we also are a very large student employment program. So if you're interested in being a lifeguard, a referee, teach a group exercise class, be a gym attendant, a ropes course operator, just a great way to further get involved in the university, develop your skills professionally, and also make a little bit of money. So just great program. It's one of the things I love most about working here is interacting with, you just saw TJ as we started this program walk behind me. He's one of our student facility managers and guest services attendant, as well as a ropes course operator and intramural site manager. So he does a lot here, but just a great way to stay involved and meet other people on campus. And like I said, you're also being paid for that job and developing references and professional experience. So just a great benefit to our students on campus.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Allred. That's a lot of great information. We do have a couple questions here. One of the first ones, we know, club sports we do have available on campus. Specifically, one of our students is interested in club lacrosse. Can you tell us how that differs in the intramural level on the rec side from the club sport?
Yes, so the main way you can separate intramurals and club sports is club sports, you're going to have, intramurals is kind of whatever you make it. We have students that will show up, 5 seconds before their game starts. And then we have other teams that will take it a little more serious, maybe practice, that sort of thing. Your club sport and intramurals is going to compete on campus with other students within our university. Club sports is kind of a level up as far as the commitment level. You're going to have practices here at HBU. Every club sports has a professional coach as well, and you will compete against other universities regionally within the area. You won't be playing, HBU students. We do have club lacrosse. It's very popular, And this year, we're actually, club traditionally has been in our athletics program. And this year, we are actually creating a new division on the university, and recreation services and club sports will be under the same umbrella. So we look forward to that partnership. And club sports are very popular here, and just kind of the same benefits of intramural sports, but it is a little more commitment, a little more serious. And the big difference is you're competing against other universities regionally, not other students on our campus.
Wonderful, thank you. And can you speak on when students are interested in joining either intramurals, or if
Mhm.
they're interested in club sports, when can they sign up, or how does that work when they
Yeah.
come to the campus?
So for rec services, one of them, that's a great question. Glad you brought that up. Following us on Instagram is one of the best ways to stay in touch with us. And our handle is at HBU Rec. Um, at the beginning of the semester, there's a student involvement fair, which every club sport, every department on campus, just not club and recreation, will be, and it's actually here in the Slane Student Center. Greek life, all these different institutions on campus will be there, and that's a great way to meet the faces of those organizations and get plugged in. At the beginning of each semester as well, we release calendars on social media in the facilities, and for each intramural sport, there's a captain's meeting before the sport, and that can it's kind of like an information session where we go over, when we're going to play, um, where we're going to play, what times, rain policy, rules. And if you don't have a team yet, we can actually form a team for you. And for each sport, we do that. As far as club sports, it's kind of subjective per team. So I do suggest you reach out to them on the website. Each team has a different coach, and some teams, depending on when their season is, will have different practices or tryouts prior to that season. But the involvement engagement fair at the beginning of each semester is the best way to make those contacts and find out what's going on campus.
Thank you so much. And for students who are interested in having employment within the rec services, is that restricted to, for freshmen allowed to join, or how would they go
Oh, of
about?
course. Yeah, so the best way, we're also at the engagement fair, so that's another way. Or just reach out you can email us at rec@highpoint.edu and tell us you're interested. You can also go on Workday. It's the same platform that somebody would apply for professional jobs on our campus. There's a student employment section of that. It's right on our homepage if you scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can apply for student jobs on campus. But you're always welcome to email us. We'll send you a link to an application to apply for all the jobs we have on campus.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So that was very informative, and it doesn't look like anybody else has any questions. If you do, guys, feel free to drop those in the chat quickly here while we have a few more moments. Other than that, I think we covered pretty much everything. So, guys, I hope you are very much looking forward to joining us here on campus in the fall. We're very much looking forward to have you here as students, and we're hoping to get back to a definitely more normal, quote unquote, kind of experience as far as sporting events and what's going to be accessible to all of you guys. Next week, also just really quickly, we are going to have another Panther Perspective called a Fresh Perspective on freshman year. So if you students are available next Tuesday at 4 p.m., you're going to hear from upcoming sophomores who just went through their freshman year to give you some advice, tidbits. You can ask them those really gritty questions, things you really want to know about that experience as a freshman. But thank you so much, Matt, for joining us and being so informative. And we hope you folks enjoyed this and hope to see you in a future week.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And like I said, guys, if you have any questions, anything we didn't cover, if you want any follow-ups, feel free to email us. It's rec@highpoint.edu, or DM us on Instagram. That's at HBURec. If you want more information, you go on our Instagram and our social media pages, and you'll see tons of content on all the experience I've shared with you today. And just want to say thanks again. I appreciate you guys joining us.